difficult. He knows it could cost him the frame if he goes for this and leaves it over the pocket. It's a risk that he may or may not feel the need to take. Well, only just.
Fortune. Sullivan thought twice about that one. He knew it was risky. But now,
no.
It's surely a frame winner and a match leveller.
Well, just a little bit of work to do here. Playing this down the bottom, these can be missed. He knows this has got to be given his full attention. And I think he'll breathe a sigh of relief. It's not an O'Sullivan sort of frame, rather scrappy towards the end. It doesn't suit him, but we've got a game on our hands here.
Yes, no fireworks as yet from the rocket, but he'll be delighted to have levelled.
Well, he tried to hit the first jaw and take the cue ball back up the table.
Thank you.
There's a bit of work still to be done. Couldn't avoid the red above the one he was playing.
This is frame ball. A normal service.
Making a 2-1 lead, he's just keeping Zhao off the table, which I think is quite important, actually. Not giving him a look in, reminding him what he's up against here.
$72.
Well, that was, again, how did he force that sort of an angle? Extraordinary shot, actually. I know it was an exhibition shot, end of frame, dead parts of a frame. But if you're a snooker enthusiast, I don't think you'll be turning this off, because this match is, it's got potential to be one of the great matches of the season, Philip.
Terrific stuff from both players, and Ronnie O'Sullivan has come to the party now as well, having lost the first frame to that wondrous 130 from the man in your picture.
That's what he does at close range. Well, that's a difficult shot to go for. You kind of sense all the way that you're watching somebody with a few rough edges. Almost presenting O'Sullivan with a chance he hadn't really worked to get.
Against O'Sullivan, you got to get them, otherwise you can be punished. Didn't want the cannon on the yellow, however.
Well, you'll have to play it with a bit of left-hand side, just bend it around the brown ball. And that's never going to be an easy shot to play.
Sullivan, 6.
Well, Xiao can cut the red to the middle. Cue ball could finish anywhere.
One.
Oh, goodness me, that is an outrageous piece of good fortune. He could have finished anywhere, but... Oh, yeah, this is a really fiddly little shot to play the cut. But he's got it. And with the yellow up the table, it gave him a bit of a flying round. Sullivan is as quick as anybody in and amongst the balls, but Zhao is matching him in every department of the scoring side of it. Well, he made sure of it, actually. That's quite sensible. Cue ball coming towards the red, naturally from the angle on this black.
Well, from the minute that Zhao admittedly got lucky with position on the black, none of this has been in doubt, really. He has looked utterly assured about his prospects of making a frame-winning break, a second-century break of the match. This really is the kind of thing that you tend to remember long after it's over.
107.
All that tough. Wonderful.
Brilliant stuff from the 19-year-old from China.
Go into the bunch to win the frame in one visit.
31. 38. 39. 42.
There's your answer. This is absolutely perfect, and these small little things, the decisions he makes, are the reason he's such a wonderful player. Oh, fabulous. Could play it into the middle. But this certainly is red is the one.
Okay.
Clean as a whistle.
Yeah, but just the extra he had to put into that.
50.
It was, for once, a cue ball that wasn't perfectly in place. Had to hit that a little bit hard from on the side rail.
One.
This is an even bigger test for me. Xiao, 50.
See a shot like
Nine.
that, miss to the near jaw.
Certainly. And those reds actually go to the right corner as well. Not as tangled up as they look from that view.
29.
Ronnie can do very little about this now. There's a feeling of helplessness sometimes
30.
when your opponent is clearing up. He didn't have much for him to play with there. Wonderful shot, actually. Perfect
37.
again. If he goes any further, he's not on the red.
38.
Biggest shot of the match for me, this next one. If he lands it behind the red, he can go 3-2 up.
And if he does it, it would be every bit as impressive as the 2 centuries he's made.
What a marvellous shot. Perfect.
$46.
Now another pressure shot here. Stunned the black in around for the yellow.
$55.
Always the danger for a young player like
58.
Zhao. He could freeze on the big occasion.
Who needed.
62.
No sign of it though, Philip.
No, on the other hand, on the contrary, he's relishing the opportunity. What a break this has been. He's never looked in trouble.
Well, I asked the question, what's he got? Well, we've seen the answer. He's got plenty.
73.
And he made that, didn't phase the youngster. And now he leads the Rocket, 3-2.
I think he's playing the cross double here. Ooh. Safety error. He really can't afford those.
So a chance for Zhao to get back in.
1.
A very famous victory. This win, if he can pull it off, it would be the biggest of his life so far. Something special in the months and seasons ahead.
14. 15.
Down to the bottom of the cue, he's playing on the loose red by the pink.
22.
So next shot important up for the blue top side, then into the remaining reds in the bunch.
23.
Big shot. The way the reds are shaped, he doesn't hit them flush on. The cue ball just could slide off them a little. And that's exactly what happened.
28. Zhao Xingtong, 28.
Well, for our Sullivan fans, the good news is he didn't win the frame in one visit, like he has been doing.
Safety battle, all important from here on in this frame, with the reds now nicely spread.
Well, as you saw from those stats there, Xiao isn't as good at keeping Ronnie out. It's perhaps the other way around at long range. The yellow pots. These days, he's back to his long potting game. This is where the left-handedness comes in handy.
He's been outscored this evening, O'Sullivan. He probably got pretty favourable odds on that at the outset. But he is such a competitor.
I know he's only 3-2 down, but anyone who's watched the match will know what I mean.
2 centuries and an 80 from Zhao. Sullivan with 85 and 50. A half-century break in a losing cause in the previous frame.
$70.
Chance to just flick the red away that's to the right of the black.
Well, there you go. 11 and a half minutes of frame. That's outstanding. Both such instinctive players.
Yeah, and the shot on the black was outstanding as well.
25.
Still work to do. He's sure that it'll land him on one, but what other choices does he have? He's probably just got to play it and hope. Yeah, he had no real idea there.
51.
So things have gone awry for O'Sullivan. Well, at least it looked as though they had. My goodness me.
Great recovery, but again, still pressure on the next shot. Through bulk, down for the next thread. Probably the one that he's closest to. Well, he'll be happy to see that wriggle in the jaws. That was. He sensed that 3 or 4 shots in a row, pressure had been mounting on O'Sullivan. Hasn't got to do it in one visit all the time. Got to use his experience from here.
Slide down to the business end of the table again in the event. One stuck in the jaws. Xiao left it up, and now O'Sullivan back at the table.
Does he really want to play on the red? It's a question if he's not got the angle to get on it. Well, extraordinary effort there. All that side, I still don't know if he wants to play on the red. I think many players will be looking very seriously at playing a safety shot.
Well, there's nothing safe if he misses it.
Yeah, I think he might have played the wrong shot there getting on this red. If it goes in, all the better. Ronnie should have waited one.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
He should have either not gone for the pink or played on the pink, knocked it in with a view to playing a 100% safety shot.
$29 the difference.
Well, he's got the snooker anyway. Well. Do you think Ronnie needs to calm himself down a little bit?
A guy who is relatively very wet behind the ears.
Here's an occasion where Ronnie choice between the double or chance to play really telling safety shot. And this time it goes in. I think they're in for an absolute nail biter here.
That was frame ball, barring snookers. And it looks as though we are going the distance, and it's fitting. It's been a terrific battle. O'Sullivan hasn't been at his best, but that's a lot to do with the quality of Zhao's game. He's been frozen out for periods. Xiao has been doing the lion's share of the scoring. Wealth of experience to find a way.
I'd expect Ronnie to just get his composure back. I think he lost it for a while there. A lot of the game is played between the ears. Sometimes matching such potting is difficult to do.
26.
Either way, don't switch over because this is brilliant.
What a way to end the third day of the brand new English Open. This is a terrific tussle. Gather his thoughts. He's been put through the ringer at times this evening against young Xiao Jintong. That's not a great break-off, though, from the young Chinese in this deciding frame. It's been an absolutely compelling match. An hour and 15 minutes of pure snooker entertainment. A good deal of it provided by the 19-year-old Bucknell. That mistake could be costly.
Well, it's the old drifting red that can happen off that break-off shot. You don't know quite why it ends up down there. You probably hit the bottom red too thick.
A relatively modest on the break building stakes. 85 in the third frame is best. It's been Zhao with the eye-catching scoring. 2 century breaks, including that quite brilliant 130 clearance.
12.
Well, that is not a good shot from Sullivan. He overhit there. Now the cue ball goes into the bunch. Last thing he wanted here. What a recovery shot that is, by the way.
He does not want to be put in the shade in any way, shape or form. It's just not something he's used to.
Well, even that shot, not everyone at that point in the decider would have gone into the bunch.
26.
But
Mistake with the break-off. Those are the margins when you're playing one of the all-time greats.
34.
again, the cannon played, despite 2 other reds up the table, which other players perhaps would have played safe with, knocking those in. Really, the table is at his mercy now. He's created this all on his own. Okay, he got the opening red to go at, but he's made the rest happen.
42.
Looking to save his best till last.
43.
And it's been a long day. Had some long matches. We've had quite a few surprise results as well. Mark Selby, the biggest casualty on this. Sean Murphy bowing out to Liang. Stephen Maguire, despite an excellent performance, losing to Ryan Day.
Is he going into the bunch for what will be the 3rd time in the break? Choices to make. If you could play on the right-hand red and get onto the black from it, points-wise, you'd have enough. So that's a very calculated decision from Sullivan. I completely understand it. Playing to the scoreboard.
But he's missed the red, and he missed it by
Sullivan, 62.
quite a margin. So having played the percentages there, O'Sullivan, he wasn't able to seal the deal. And that's very unusual. He can't believe it.
Well, he's never looked more under pressure than now, sitting there, knowing that he was on the brink of winning a great match. And mercifully for O'Sullivan, the plant wasn't there.
And a red and a high-value colour would be enough to leave Zhao requiring a snooker in this decider. Pretty close.
Well, where's his colour coming from here? If this is not straight, perhaps he can stand up for a bulk colour.
1.
Well, he's just managed to get enough on there to get on the blue. That was well played. I don't know if he played the cannon. I was surprised if he did. He's still on that one.
Seven.
Surely he's not going to play to knock the red out at this stage. I think he's got to try and get some points back. That's very well played indeed. That's just such a good shot.
He just seems so sure of himself when he's in the balls. There's no flicker of hesitation about what he's trying to do.
He just doesn't want to push the red or the pink safe here that he's going to go into. He wants to make sure they stay in the middle of the table. It's not helping him if that happens at all.
No, he took his eye off the pot. I don't think that was pressure. That was just a slight lapse in concentration. We've seen precious few of those this evening when he's been in amongst them. But that is surely going to spell curtains for Zhao.
The quickest I've seen Sullivan move tonight is out of his chair there to get this chance that he didn't expect.
45 the lead, just 43 on. And a shame, really, if that is to be the shot that cost Xiao the match. It was very uncharacteristic of the performance he's put in.
I think Ronnie will be full of respect and give good compliments to Zhao if he wins this match, which it looks like he now will.
Thank you.
Don't think there's any doubt
Sullivan,
about
6.
that. 50 the difference, 43 on, 2 snookers required as things stand.
Does he really want to play the thin cut that wins the match, but he might not want to. Oh, he does want to play it, and that now is the match. And I have to say, Philip, it's one I've really enjoyed.
Fabulous entertainment. What a way to finish the third day of the inaugural English Open.
Sullivan,
And it's a
1.
match this audience won't forget in a hurry. They won't forget Xiao Tom in a hurry either. What a talent we've seen this evening. Ronnie O'Sullivan, perhaps the greatest talent of them all. And he's found a way to win. Outplayed for large chunks of that match. He's come through another